Hello, my friend. Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. Not just because you clicked on this video, but because you showed up for yourself. Take a breath. Maybe you're walking, sitting at your desk, lying in bed with your headphones on, or sipping tea by the window. Wherever you are, this time is yours. You're here because you want to listen, to learn, to grow, and that matters. I want this video to feel like a calm conversation between us, like two friends talking, reflecting, and learning together. This is your time to slow down, be present, and feel motivated, all while practicing English. So, let me begin with a simple question. How are you really feeling today? Don't rush the answer. Just think, whether you're feeling focused or tired, inspired or unsure, it's okay. This space welcomes all of that now. Let me tell you something important before we go any further. You are doing better than you think. Just by listening to English today, by trying again, by showing up, you're proving that you're not giving up on yourself. That's the power of small steps. That's the quiet magic of being consistent. And today, that's exactly what we're going to explore. The power of consistency. But we'll do it in a way that helps you not just learn English, but live it, feel it, and become more confident. With every word, you're not alone in this journey. Thousands of people just like you are learning English not by big leaps, but by one small, quiet decision. I will keep going. That's why this video is special. It's more than practice. It's your reminder to believe in the process. We're going to talk, reflect, learn new vocabulary, hear motivational stories, and explore how staying consistent, even when it feels hard, can completely change your life. Are you ready? Let's begin. Listening is the foundation of every language. Think about it. Before babies speak, they listen. They listen to their parents, to sounds, to stories, and slowly they begin to understand. Then they speak, then they grow. The same is true for you. You might feel pressure to speak perfectly, write flawlessly, or read quickly. But remember, it all starts with listening. When you listen, your brain begins to absorb natural rhythm, sentence structure, and pronunciation. It's like planting seeds in your mind, and each day you listen, those seeds grow. Listening helps you understand native speed and intonation, learn natural phrases and real-life expressions, improve your vocabulary, effortlessly train your ears to recognize patterns. You're not just hearing words, you're training your brain to think in English. But here's the key. You must listen actively. That means pay attention, not just hear the sound. Focus on meaning, not just grammar. Listen again and again, even to the same things. And most importantly, enjoy it. That's why I'm speaking slowly and clearly in this video. So you can shadow, repeat after me, and feel the language. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. You're improving, even when it feels invisible. This kind of listening, gentle, relaxed, and consistent, builds the foundation for speaking and confidence. So today, give yourself permission to just listen. You're doing it right. Now let's talk about the heart of this video, consistency. What does consistency mean? It means showing up even when you don't feel like it. Doing a little bit every day instead of a lot once in a while. Choosing progress over perfection. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about being committed. Let me ask you something. What's better? Studying English for 5 hours once a month, or studying English for 20 minutes every day? you already know the answer. Because language is like a muscle. You have to use it, stretch it, and work with it regularly. Consistency creates rhythm. It builds memory. It creates habits. It rewires your brain. Here's something you need to hear today. You don't have to be the best. You just have to keep going. If you practice English 20 minutes every day for a year, that's over 120 hours of improvement. Imagine the difference that would make in your vocabulary, your confidence, and your speaking. But you don't need to imagine it. You can start creating it today. Consistency in learning English means choosing English podcasts over music, watching movies with subtitles, reading short articles daily, practicing shadowing every morning. These small actions add up. And here's the best part. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes. Why? Because your brain loves patterns. When you study every day, your brain says, "Ah, this is important. I'll remember it." When you stop, your brain forgets. But don't worry if you've stopped before. Today, you begin again. That's the real power of consistency. Not never failing, but always coming back. Asterisk, asterisk, let's go deeper. Consistency does something powerful. It shapes who you are. Every small decision, every repeated action becomes a habit, and your habits become your identity. If you consistently avoid speaking English, your brain believes, "I can't speak." But if you consistently try, even if you make mistakes, your brain learns, "I am a learner. I improve every day." That's how confidence grows, not from big speeches or perfect grammar, but from choosing, again and again, to try. When you're consistent, your pronunciation improves, your grammar feels more natural, your thinking becomes faster, your fear becomes smaller. Over time, consistency turns into mastery. Think of any skill: painting, playing guitar, running. It's never instant. It's built step by step, day by day. And it's the same with English. So remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Want to speak English fluently? Then don't wait for motivation. Create a system, a small daily habit, and stick to it. Asterisk, asterisk, what makes someone consistent? Let's explore the mindset and habits of consistent people. They start small. They don't try to do everything at once. They focus on small wins, like one video a day. They forgive themselves. If they miss a day, they don't quit. They get back on track without guilt. They trust the process. They know results take time, so they stay patient and focused. They remove obstacles. They make learning easy, maybe by keeping a notebook by the bed or listening during commutes. They celebrate progress. Even small wins are victories. They say, "I spoke today. I listened and understood." They create routines. They practice at the same time daily, building powerful habits. They stay inspired. They surround themselves with motivation, videos, podcasts, communities. And here's the good news. You already have some of these qualities. Just by being here now, it's time to grow them. So ask yourself, what's one thing I can do daily? How can I make it simple and enjoyable? Who can support me? What would my consistent self do today? You are stronger and more capable than you think. Consistency just brings that strength to the surface. Let's finish with stories, because stories inspire action. Here are real-life examples of people who transformed their lives through consistency in English and in life. 1. Akira from Japan. The morning listener. Kira had a dream to work abroad, but his English was poor. He tried books and grammar drills, but failed. Then he made one small change every morning. During breakfast, he listened to 20 minutes of English podcasts. He didn't understand much at first, but he kept going. After 6 months, he could understand full conversations. After 1 year, he started speaking with confidence. Now he works in Singapore, living his dream, his secret, not talent, just consistency. 2. Lena from Brazil. 1 sentence a day. Lena hated speaking English. She was shy, afraid, and avoided it. Then she started a journal in English. 1 sentence a day, that's all. Some days, she wrote, I'm tired. Other days, I went to the beach. After a year, she had a notebook filled with her life in English. Her grammar improved. Her confidence grew. She realized, I can express myself. Today, she teaches English to kids, inspiring them to start small. 3. Nelson Mandela. 27 years of inner work. Mandela wasn't learning English, but he mastered something greater: discipline. He was imprisoned for 27 years. Every day he read, studied, and reflected. He could have become bitter, but he chose growth. When he was released, he led with wisdom and compassion, becoming one of the world's greatest leaders. His life reminds us, even in silence, even in suffering, consistency builds greatness. For a young YouTuber, 1 video. A week teenager started a YouTube channel to practice English. 1 video every week. No fancy tools, just her phone and courage. Her first videos had grammar mistakes, awkward pauses, but she kept uploading. 3 years later, she has a global audience, speaks like a native, and inspires others. Why? Because she stayed consistent when no one was watching. You don't need to be loud, you just need to be committed. Asterisk, asterisk. So, my friend, now that we've talked, reflected, and listened together, I want you to remember something simple. You already have everything you need. You have time, you have desire, and now you have a plan. Today, you practiced listening. You connected with ideas, and maybe you even started believing in yourself a little more. That's powerful. So here's your next step. Choose one consistent habit and start today. It can be listening to this video again, speaking 1 sentence out loud, writing a short note in English, reading an article, or even just thinking in English for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter what, it only matters that you do it again and again. Remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. And you already have. Thanks for being here with me today. You're not alone. You're not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Now go, listen, learn, grow, and shine. Your journey has just begun. See you in the next video. And until then, stay consistent, stay kind, stay learning.